Good evening, everyone, on this final day of January 2024. We are back at it. It's Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps this evening, and I hope that you do too. The Paranoid Iron Cross, roll them out. We'll continue. I believe we're on roll number 4 here. So far, we haven't had, I dare say, a losing end of the roll, losing 20 minutes. We haven't come out with less money than we walked in with. Last roll was a little sketchy, but everything worked out. We ended up in profit, but not as much. So we're going to give it a shot again today. The Paranoid Iron Cross. Going to be $20 on the pass, $10 rather on the pass line to start. We're going to go easy here. We're going to do the 5, 6, and 8 on top. That's to start. We're going to get a point and then go forward. The stars of our show are here. 20 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to go. First shooter coming out. Easy 6, 5, 1, easy 6. We are beginning our journeys into crapdom this evening. Now, we are going to have a continuous $10 field bet. It's always going to be there. If we roll a 5, a 9, or a horn, we get paranoid, and we shut the place bets off. As long as those numbers don't roll, we keep going. Of course, we don't want the number that's in between these two numbers. But we'll see what the dice gods say. Here we go. Next shot is upon us. It's a 2-1-3 craps. Single the field, and now field wins go behind the line for the time being until we max out. Once again, at Joe Casino, it's 3, 4, 5 times odds and 3, 4, 5 times odds. What do we mean by that? We can go, we have a $10 bet. If we have a point of a 4 or a 10, we can have a max of 30 behind the line with a $10 bet. 3 times our pass line bet. 5 or 9 for the point, 4 times our bet. We can go do 40. 6 and 8, 5 times odds. So we can go up to 50. What do odds mean, essentially? We're going to get paid the true odds, the true probability of these numbers. The place bets on top are a little different. The place bets for the 6 and 8 pay 7 for every $6. That's why we have a multiple of 6 on top here, so we get a true payment. The 5 and the 9 on top get paid 7 for every 5. Every $5 we have on top, we get $7 back when it rolls. And the 4 and the 10 get 9 for every 5, so we get on top. So it's $9 for every $5 bet. The true odds, what we would get paid, what we should get paid if the casino, on the place bets, if the casino didn't take the money out, a little chop off the top, we should get 2 to 1 for a 4 and 10, 3 to 2, 3 for every 2 for a 5 and 9, and 6 for every 5 for a 6 and 8. These bets will return true odds should the point get hit. That was your quick crap summary. For a more detailed summary, feel free to visit the Craps 101 videos, which are the very first videos we ever did. They're on the channel. You can check them out. But without further ado, let's talk more action. Dice are out. 3-2 fever. Now that's going to lose in the field. No field 5. So the casino takes the 5, but we've got a place bet on top. That's going to pay 35. Excuse me, that's 25. That's 5 units of 5, and so we're going to get paid 7 for every 5. So 35, 7 times 5 is 35. That's going to stay there. The green's going to come back to the rack. And we rolled a 5, so our place bets are going to go off. 5s, 9s, and horns. The minute we roll them, everything on top goes off. We're only concerned with these. We didn't win anything in the field, so everything stays the same behind. Dice are out. That's a 3-1 easy 4. I'm going to get $10 for the field on that one to go straight behind. Dice are out. We're looking for that 8 shooter. 4-1 fever. That's going to kill the field. And this time we're not going to get any help because our place bets are off. So we have to refresh the field from our rack. Which, by the way, started with $400, just for a point of emphasis. Dice are out, and there's a 6-3 Nina. 6-3-9. 9's in the field, so field bet reimburses 1-to-1 if the numbers hit. We are up to $30 behind the line now, so we'll take the 5 reds and change them in for a green. We can go up to 50 behind the line. So here we go. Dice are out. There's a hard 6. 3-3-6. That's not in the field. So the casino gets that $10. What we'd like to see is the 8, the sister number. There's a 2-2. That's a hard 4 to ballerina roll. That's another one. We'll take that and put it behind. We can go up to 50. Dice are out. Here we go. 6-3-9. We're back on the field again. That's a field winner. And we got 50. So we're maxed out there. Any further field bets, we're going to have to find somewhere else on the board to put them. Dice are out. And there it is again. 6-3-9. One less dot's going to win us a lot. That's a field winner. We'll throw it into the cum. Dice are out. And we get a 9 again. 5-4 Nina. Field winner. This is going to come up inside the 9. Basically, we're looking to roll it again, and that's going to pay 1-to-1. This is like a separate game. So we had a new come-out roll with that roll, and our new point was a 9. So that'll do there. We'll put that in odds on the 9. Dice are out. And we're rolling all around the number. 3-3-6. That's going to kill the field bet. Dice are out. 3-1-4. Field winner. Into the cum she goes. Dice are out. And a 3-1-4. That's going to travel up. The field will win again. I'm going to put odds on that 4. Dice are out. And there's our point. 5-3, easy 8. We'll lose the field, but we will win on the pass line. That's a front line winner. 1-to-1 up front. Every green gets a red in the back for the payout on a 6-to-5. We get paid 6-to-5, so our $50 bet is going to win $60. That was all courtesy of the field bets. So it's nice. We'll get our rack rejuvenated a little bit here. Now again, this is going to be a new come out roll. These bets are working. The flat bets are working. The odds I could take down if I wanted to. However, they did not come out of my bankroll. So I may as well work them. We're working everything except the place bets. The place bets follow the puck. The pass line is $10, and here we go. We're looking for a point. 4-1 fever. And, of course, you know what that means. 5 and a 9. The place bets don't give us any help for this roll, so that's that. $10 back in the field. Dice are out. 3-2 fever. That's a buckshot. We got the point on the first roll. The field will lose, but we got to pay the pass line, so we'll take it right back. Right back to the rack, and don't need that anymore. Dice are out. Here we go. 5-4, Nina Niner. We got a winner. This is going to come down into the cum bar to get paid. Now the pass line is tied to the 9. Flat bet gets 1 for 1 for 1. We had odds. That's going to pay 3-2. A $10 bet is 5 $2 units, so it's going to pay $15 because we get 3 for every 2. We'll take that all back. This is going to go back into the field. That can go back to our rack, and the dice. That's a 9, by the way. 5 or a 9, so the place bets go off. Here we go. And, of course, we knew that had to happen. It was going to happen eventually. 6-1-7. 0.7 out. Now, the cum bets lose because that's basically another game. A 7 kills the game, so that goes away. The field goes away. The pass line goes away. These bets stay because they're off. They weren't working, so the 7 can't touch them. And we'll get a new shooter. That was a great first shooter. A nice hot shooter to start us out. Dice are out. It's an easy 8, a 6-2 easy 8 for our next point. Our new shooter has procured us an easy 8. And the only thing we have left to do is go in the field. Dice are out. And he buckshotted. That's a 5-3. We're going to get a couple good things here. That number 1, the field will lose, but we got to pay the pass line, so that'll go right down there. And we're going to get a place bet win. That's going to be $35 for the $30 bet. That can go in there. That can go in there. And new shooter's looking for a new point now. That's a FIVA 5, 4-1 FIVA. We're not working the come out, so we don't get any reimbursement on that place bet, but our bets will go off because it's a 5, and we'll just concern ourselves with the field and the pass line. Dice are out. Here's a hard 4 to ballerina. Got us into 2-2. Field winner right behind the line. Dice are out. Easy 4. Ace trade easy way this time. Another field winner right back behind the line. Dice are out. Another 4. Another ballerina. 2-2. Now we can go 4 times. So we can go up to $40. And we got 10, 20, 30 right now. 3 straight field bets there. 3 straight. Tongue-tied. 3 straight field hits. Dice are out. And, of course, a 4 tray line away. Seven comes and spoils our fun. Doesn't touch on top because those bets are off. Simple $10 back on the pass line. We'll get a new shooter. Dice are out. 4-2, an easy 6 this time. We'll lay some lumba with that 2x4. 10 in the field, and we're ready. Dice are out. And, of course, 5-2, a 0.7 out. That'll kill everything on the board because everything was working. Not every shooter is going to be as good as the first shooter was. $10 on, on the pass line, and we're ready. Dice are out. Easy 8. We're back on that 8. We're going to reset on top here. $10 in the field, and off to the races we go. Dice are out. Easy 10. Big Ben, our best friend, number 10. That's going to be a field winner. Behind the line she goes. Dice are out. 6-5. Yo, 11. That's a horn number. We'll win the field. Bring it back there, and the horn numbers will shut the place bets off. Dice are out. Easy 10 again. Big Ben, number 10. That'll be another $10 winner. We got 30 behind the line, so we'll trade in the red chips for a green. Dice are out. 9, 6, 3, 9. Single of field. Back behind the line she goes. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3 antacid roll. The dice got the craps. 2, 3, and 12 are craps numbers. That's going to be 50, and we're maxed out. Now if the field wins, we got to find somewhere else to put the winnings. Dice are out. And we won't get a chance. 4, 3, 7. That'll kill everything underneath, of course. Won't touch on top. Thankfully, the bets were off, and here we go. We'll try again. Dice are out. New shooter. Fever 5, 4, 1. That's the 5er race car driver. We like race cars. Yes, we do. But 5 and 9, so off go the place bets. Time for the field. Dice are out. Here we go. Craps 12. That's double in the bubble. Field bet will pay double on a 12. Right behind the line. Dice are out. We seem to be able to roll 5s pretty good. There's a 4, 2, 6, though. That doesn't help. That's a field loser. Dice are out. There's the point. 3, 2 fever. Pay the line. We'll lose the field because it's a no field 5, but we pass line wins. And we got 20 there. 20 is how many units of 2? It's 10. So we're going to get 3 for every $2 unit, and that's going to be a $30 winner. Everything comes back. Our pass line bet will stay where it is. Dice are out. Hard 10, the puppy paws, 5, 5. Point is 10. We're back in the field. Dice are out. Easy 8, a 5, 3, easy 8. We're going to lose the field, but we will win $35 for the place bet. Red, green chip goes back to the rack. The red stays in the field. Off we go. Easy 4, 3, 1, easy 4. Field winner. Right behind the line. Dice are out. A hard 6 loses in the field. 3, 3, 6, but we'll get the 35 again for the place bet. Back to the rack with the green chip. Dice are out. 6, 2, easy 8. Same thing happens. We lose the field, but we win 35. We'll keep 25, put 10 in the field, and roll the dice. For a 6-1, you're all done. Gotta love that, huh? 6-1, you're all done, son. Joe Casino is not short of red chips right now, that's for sure. $10 pass line. And how are we looking? We're almost there. We were talking a little bit, so we'll go a little past here. Dice are out. That's a 6-1 come out 7. That's a frontline winner. We get a chance to beat the casino on the come out roll with a 7 or an 11. And our try was successful that go around. However, once we roll a box number, the casino gets a chance to beat us with the 7. So the only time we get to positive on the 7 is on a come-out roll. 6-2, easy 8. Now the casino gets a chance to beat us with Big Red. So we're going to get set back up here. We're ready. Dice are out. Easy 4. Ace trade, a easy way. The field will spit out $10 at us, and we'll put it behind the line. Dice are out. 5-4 Nina. Also a field winner. We'll put that behind the line, and that's a 9, so that shuts the place bets off. Dice are out. That's a 4-2-6. We'll eat the field. And that's the point, 6-2. Easy 8. That loses. We pay 10 on the line, and we got 20 in the back. Every red gets a white. Easy convention to remember what the true odds payouts are. So we're going to get 4 reds and 4 whites. 6 for every 5. So we get that extra $1 for every 5 that we had behind the line. Little bridge action there to show you that we paid it out correctly. Now I got some bargaining chips here for the come-out roll. This can come off. We're going to hedge a little bit on the pass line. 2, 3, or a 12 is going to kill our pass line bet on a come-out. So we're going to hedge with a 7-1 any crap and put $2 on it. So if those craps numbers roll, this bet's covered. Dice are out. Here we go. And it's a come-out 7, which is even better. That's a frontline winner. And you know what? We'll throw it back on there again because I know how these dice behave. Not this time, though. 5-3, easy 8. We'll have a point of 8 on what could potentially be our final shooter. We'll see. Dice are out. We're in the field. And we're done. Unbelievable. 6-1-7. 0.7 out, and that'll do it. We're going to cut our losses and walk away from the table. We'll count up. Think we're pretty close. We probably lost money on this one. Yep, 325. I don't think we got back to 400. Yep, that's going to color up. These will go away, and we're short. 380. We're down 20 bucks. So the Paranoid Iron Cross did not quite work out the way we wanted it to on this roll, but then again, every roll is never going to, every roll will not be a winning roll. So it's part of the game. Thankfully, our profit rack is here for the month of January. So what do we got to do? We got to get another 20 bucks. So we'll trade this green chip in. Get 5 red chips. Put that back in the profit rack. This will color up, and we'll get our $400 bankroll back. And $20 down. Compared to the amount that we've made so far, we can afford a $20 loss. So it is what it is. What can I say? Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, the final roll of the Paranoid Iron Cross will be coming up next. But until that time, remember, when we go to the casino, we do not bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Very important. Until the next time, Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps. I hope you do too. Until we meet again, and for every trip to the craps table, may those dice gods be forever in your favor.